Ever feel like you're being shoved into someone else's idea of success, life, or healing? Their signature solution to resolve your pain and realize your potential just by following their specific steps? Well, we don't do that here. For me, the most important thing is to stand for individual empowerment and freedom, so long as your actions do not cause any harm or loss to someone else. And for me, this means that the solutions have to be individual as well, not just more conditioning with the next thing. So we each have the potential to live as a truly unique individual. And if there's such a thing as a purpose in life, then for me, that's to be absolutely and unapologetically yourself. And I think that this means getting really clear on what it is that brings me the greatest enjoyment, fulfillment, and aliveness. And because that's what I know, that's what I often invite people to focus on when I'm guiding them towards their own empowerment. So, I haven't been putting much out on social media for a while, and it's not because I didn't have something to say, but it was all buzzing around, and what I do and what I know is big, and trying to distill it all into a reel or a snappy post just wasn't working for me. But I'm here now, and what I want to say is that in this space that I work in, guiding people in relation to their psyche, their thoughts, beliefs, lifestyle, physically in their body and energy, there really isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Everyone needs something different. Now, of course, there can be similarities, but I'm just sick of seeing coaches or whatever try and spoon feed people into their 9-step process like there's a defined endpoint or goal that's going to work for everyone. The psyche and the mind are complex, especially when you look at how they connect with all of the other areas of life. And because of that, I feel like everyone needs a personal approach which is unique and evolves with them. Now, I'm not saying that structures aren't appropriate ever. So for people, teaching logical subjects like marketing, course creation, cookery, building, whatever, it makes sense to have these step-by-step processes. But, with the subjectivity and nuance of the subconscious mind and the unseen dimensions of life, the journey's unique, and so the healing has to be unique also. And so that's what I'm offering, is that I guide you towards your desired outcomes, whether in life or health or whatever area, in the most suitable and effective ways that I know for you in the moment as I respond to your needs. And behind that, there's over 13 years of learning, exploring, innovating and integrating across all sorts of disciplines in the psychological, energetic and spiritual arenas. So, and what I'm able to do is I weave that all together in ways that are deeply intuitive and responsive to what you need, whether it's to release old trauma, dissolve and replace limiting beliefs, or activate your vitality and your self-healing potential. So, yeah, I guess if we're talking about magic powers, and yeah, we could do that, then my speciality is to provocatively engage with your spirit, your life force, and your energy to make things happen that are really beyond what you might have thought possible before in terms of healing and what you create in life. So if you'd like to work in a way that's completely unique to you and your life, then let's have a real conversation about what you want and how to get you there. So I'm offering this for free at the moment, and if we decide that it's a great fit for us to work together, then I also want to let you know up front now, there's no requirement to book like a big package, 3-month container or whatever. You can start with just a couple of sessions, and in some cases, then that's going to be enough for you to get what it is that you want out of it. So recently I've been mostly working with repeat clients who come back to me on an ad hoc basis as and when new issues come up for them. And it's great to see so many people returning and evolving in their lives. But I really want to reach more people, because I know that when more of us reclaim our unique selves, deconditioned, out of our limitations, and unapologetically, we're not just helping our lives, we also change the collective field. We contribute to a freer, more vibrant, more exciting and honest world where uniqueness is really celebrated, and we're living with more freedom, happiness and abundance. And that has a great effect for everyone. And yeah, one more thing is, of course, as I've said, I know loads of modalities, etc., and they're all useful, but the real results come from how we connect. It comes from the energetic and vibrational shifts that happen beyond just what's happening in our sensory perception. And that's a key part of the magic that happens when we work together. And it's not really easy to explain, but you will experience it if we're a good fit to work together. So if you're ready for that kind of change, then let's connect and get in touch. And I wish you health, abundance, freedom and wealth. Over and out.